too dark. Oh my god. Okay, that's too dark. Too dark. Okay. Oh my god, why do I always have like this kind of like light in it? My nose is weird. It makes kind of a like a shadowy with highlight in it. Weird. It's weird. Hey guys, so I will be editing this video today. Today is Tuesday, I believe. No, wait, Thursday. Today is Thursday. Oh my gosh. Today is Thursday, and I will be editing this video today to get this video tomorrow on Friday. I have been lacking. I haven't done even my makeup video from this week. I was supposed to be here 2 days ago to do my video, and I didn't. I was very busy doing all this stuff. So what I'm gonna ask my brother to take me here on Saturday. Actually, I'm here today on Friday. Hopefully I don't have anything to do on Saturday, because if I do, that's going to mess everything up. Tomorrow I have another interview, and tomorrow I also going with my brother to buy some groceries, and today I am teaching here. So yes, I need to do my videos. I also am been getting a lot more into the practicing. I don't practice at my house actually. I did practice the other day, and it took me like about an hour. But being here, having air condition and like being like quiet, obviously I do have the drums really loud all the time, but I kind of like I don't care about that. And being here with the air condition and actually being closed down in this room, it gives me kind of like peace, because in my house I can hear every car that pass by. I can hear my brother's dog crying. I can hear the cat and have to handle my cat. I have to it's just a bunch of stuff, and I really need some peace and quiet, and I love being here. So I'm practicing on my violin more. Actually today I am practicing a Disney song, and it's The Bell of Notre Dame from The Hunchback of Notre Dame. And I actually did remember all the song, all the everything right now. I know a little bit. I mean, okay, I don't know a little bit. I kind of know the song, but I still make a few mistakes, so I need more and more practice. So I'm not gonna say I'm perfect with this song, but I am really good at this song, but I'm not that good. You know what I'm saying? I do make mistakes, and I have to go back and start again. I have this thing that is, if I do it wrong, I go back all over again to the song, or just that part where it starts a new I don't know, when it starts, I don't know how to explain it. There are parts that it ends there, and then another parts begin. So depends on which part I am. I would just start it from that part, or unless I kind of feel like I want to start all from the beginning, I would do that. I don't mind, but I try to work on the parts that I'm really bad at it, so I can get better at it. Yeah, and also I've been practicing some dankla. Not that much actually, only a few exercise, and that's about it. This is called 5th Daily Exercise. This is basically the first page, and yeah, I think I can do this book with no problem. I just need to do it, you know what I'm saying? So I am thinking about going back to my studying. I look forward a lot for violin. I actually do like violin. One of my dreams was to be in an orchestra. I always wanted to be in one. Always. I was once thinking about studying in a music university. Oh my gosh guys, I'm not even kidding. My two favorite instrument is voice and violin. And yes, I do count voice as an instrument, because it is an instrument and you have it in you all the time, so that's good, and you also use it all the time, so yeah. But one of my dreams was to be in an orchestra. I actually went and studied in Libre Música de Macau in Puerto Rico, and I started there in 6th grade, and I ended up leaving on the 2nd semester. I loved all my, let me go this side. I loved all my professors, all my music professors. Oh my gosh, I loved going to reading music. What is it called? It's called it was like he will like learn. We will learn how to read music and the type of like notes and the type of tempo. Stop tempo. Why am I talking? I don't know how to explain it, but how much. What is the time for each note, how long they last, that's what I mean, how long they last, each note, and learn every note of the pentagram, which that's really easy. That's like super easy. You have to know that before you get in there. So yeah, but basically like learn to read, and like if I get this book right here in my face and they told me, okay, now read me this part right here, and I will have to like do it with the time, you know. He will like look at the clock, and depends on how the hand will move, he will like tell us the time. And then that was our test. Everyone will go and sit down on the desk. Like he has a desk, there's a chair, and you will sit down there, and he's right here looking at the clock, and he will be like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you gotta start reading whatever he has in his paper, which is something that we have studied before. It's not a paper, it's a book, which I loved. I don't know where it is. I'm gonna tell you this, I'm gonna be honest. Do not know where it is, but I learned so much. That was one of my favorite classes. Well, being honest, I cannot choose. I love them all. I love them all. And then my violin teacher, he was awesome. He was very impressed with me. He was like, you just got here and you know how to read, and I love it. You're so advanced. I cannot keep you with the other kids that are like getting started. I need to move you with other people that are a little bit more advanced like you are. And I was like, yeah, cool. And he did, and the time actually changed, but I don't care. It was a very nice. I loved my music classes. And then I would get singing classes. I'm sorry, singing lessons, and that was one of my favorite as well. At first, when you get there, she would just call you by everybody by their name, and they'll be like, okay, come here, and she will give you a slip of paper, and then she will play in the piano, and you have to actually sing what is in the paper, and she will know how loud and low you are, and all that stuff, so she know which part she's gonna give you when you're going to be singing. Like the whole, like, it was super awesome. I actually missed my first time ever recital, I think, and I got an F on that, and she actually didn't want to work with me. My mom actually bought a cruise. She had a cruise vacation already paid, like before, like a year before I start. Was it a year before? Yes, it was more like a year before I start this, this school. And so we talked to her, and she said, no, if she's not here, we're gonna give her an F. And I was very debating if I should stay or not. I was very sad I didn't went, because I wanted to go, but at the same time I wanted to go on a vacation. So yeah, I was gonna stay. I wasn't. If I did stay, I wasn't going to be with my family. I will probably end up being with like a friend or something, and it's not something that I wanted, cause yeah, and I know which friend I was gonna stay with, and didn't want to. So yeah, it was a very difficult moment that time, and I didn't went. I really was sad. She did give me an F. But it wasn't because of the exam or anything she gave out in class. It was because of that freaking recital, which is totally my fault. I get it. What bugs me is that she didn't want to work with us. But I do get that, if you have a recital every year at the same time, you cannot do something because one person is not going and is going to miss her first grade, so my mom was the one that was going through a really hard moment, because she will have to, we will have to wake up at 4:30 to leave at 5, I believe. and we would like drive there, and then we would get there. Yeah, it was like about I had an hour and a half. We would get there like at 6:30, and at 7 we would get in. It was our first class. We would take academics first from 7 to 12 p.m. and then from 1 to 5, I think, or 1 to 4:30, I don't remember. It was my music classes. So I was in there for a really long time. I never had a problem with that, but I did not like the academics. That's why I ended up leaving, because I was very bad. The only class I was good at it was in Spanish. I mean in English, not Spanish. I was really bad at that one. It was English and math. I was very good at it. I have A in English, and I think it was like a B in math. In science, I was horrible. The teacher made my life miserable there. It was like something, it always, like, for example, I didn't have a scissors to cut something out, and I was so nervous to go up front, and she would like scream to me, like, guys, the room was super big. It was like a college room, like college classroom, not kidding. She was all the way over there, and she's like, Karen, and I was like, oh my gosh. And I looked at her, and I was like, yeah. Do you have a scissor? And I was like, no. Then why you don't come here when I say, whoever doesn't have a scissor, come over here. Oh my God. I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. I was so nervous. I had so many bad memories from that teacher and that class. A lot of students that pass her grades and are like in, like, let's say, what, like 10th grade or so, they will come to her room, and they will hug her and say, hey, how you doing? She was super nice to them, but mostly all of them were guys. All of them. Not girls, guys. So I kind of feel like she doesn't stand girls, I guess. I don't know. But with me, it was horrible, and I didn't like it. And one day I just called my dad crying, like, I want to go home. I don't want to be here. I'm so uncomfortable. And then my dad called my mom angry and saying, please take her out of there. Go and I pick her up. She's crying. She don't want to be there. And they picked me up, and they changed me from school. I actually was failing on my academics. I had all A's except that F. On my music classes, I was very good. I loved it. My teacher was like, why, like, my violin teacher is like, why? We were going to put a group so she can be in it, and we probably were going to go to like Disney and play over there in an orchestra. And I was like, oh my gosh, like, that's super nice. And since that moment I heard orchestra in Disney. Like, I'm not a huge fan of Disney like people are, but I do love Disney. Basically Disney was my life when I was a kid. So yeah. But when he said that they were going to put me with like advanced people, and I was gonna go and play an orchestra in other like states and even countries, I was super happy. But again, I only can do that if I am studying in that school, and I was gonna leave. I was going to fail my academics anyway, and I didn't want it to repeat another grade. Believe me, I have never done that, and I didn't want it to start that time, so I left. But one of my dreams has been that I always wanted to be in an orchestra. I always wanted to play in one. I actually saw Sarah Shan, I believe that's her name. If I'm wrong, we'll put it right here. I loved her. Oh my god, I had her disc. Like, that disc was almost close to breaking. How many times I have heard her song. I'm sorry, I'm speaking really bad, but I have heard her song so many times. I actually passed her CD to my iTunes, and I will sleep without music. I will sleep without music all the time. It was one of my favorite, and it was a dream. I never took a picture because at that time we didn't have the like, oh, bring a camera or with your phone take a picture. It was more like you're there, you see it, and that picture is burned in your memories, in your mind. And it was amazing when I saw her playing and everything. And I think when we were walking out, I did saw her walk by me, and I was like, Jesus, take the wheel. I won't be able to get home today. Actually, I wasn't driving, I was a kid, but I do remember that day. It was the most awesome time of my life. And since then, when I did saw an orchestra before play, but it was like here. I want to see a big orchestra. I want to see, like, I want to go to other places and see them. That's one of my goals of life. I want to be in one someday. Not sure when, maybe it won't happen, but at least I want to go to a few of them and see them play in live. I want to see that. That is one of my goals. Hey guys, so I got special delivery. So this is so nice. It doesn't sound or anything. That's actually good. Okay guys, so I finished the video. It took me a little bit of time to do this video. Whoa, it took me so much time because I had to do like the eyes, right? I did one eye off camera, and then I did the other eye on camera. And this always happens since I don't have a good lighting when I'm doing my eyes. The first eye that I do off camera always comes out different than this one. Sometimes the one that goes off camera looks better than this one, and the light, when I put the light straight into my face, literally after I got this phone call, oh my god, look at my hair. After I got this phone call, I called my mom and I was like, you will not believe what happened. I'm like, I just received a phone call from a supermarket here in Fajardo. Not the one that is close to my house, that would be a wish, but the other one is literally right in the same like area, like let's say it's about 5 minutes away in car, and I'm super happy. Basically, it's where I used to work as a violin teacher. Wait, not a violin teacher, as a substitute teacher. A little bit outside. I'm super happy. I got a job interview for Wednesday, and I will be there like at 9 in the morning to get on my interview. I hope I'm not too shy and screw things up. I need to take my piercing out. Hey guys, so right now I am here waiting for my mom to pick me up to go to the interview. So I am super sleepy. I want her to get here. I want to get there to the interview, and I want to leave because yeah, I am super. Give me a second. I look really dark and really bright. So yeah, I really want to like get on with this. I really do need this job, and I hope they take me. Oh my god, why do I always, this foundation, it's not good for me. Yay, this is fried chicken, people. So what I use here is sazon and adobo and crackers and egg to get all the crackers and all that stuff in it. Unsalted crackers, obviously. Tastes really, really good, guys. My brother and I have been so hooked on this food. Like, oh my gosh, I'm probably so freaking fat we cannot even notice it, of how blind in love we are with the chicken. What do you call it? Fried chicken. So freaking good.